So when you shave in your car before you walk into work, well, that's a flex. When you got 5 gym memberships, but you don't work out, that's a flex. And when Stylecraft drops its newest shaver yet, well, that's the flex. So let's get to the specs. The digital LCD screen, it lets you know how much power you got left in percentage. It has 2 hours of runtime, super torque rotary motor with 3 different speeds. More on the speeds in a minute. The Flex charges with a USB-C, and if you have the SC charging dock, it can sit there and charge alongside of your Uno 2.0 and other SC tools that have that USB-C support. Now the shape is definitely unique. It has a couple advantages that I'm about to break down in a minute. Warning, when you get your Flex, you're gonna notice it probably doesn't turn on because it has a travel lock feature. So just hold it down for 2 seconds, 1, 2, and boom, now you're gonna be able to turn it on. Want to turn it off and on, now it's gonna work like normal. It even locks when it's on, so you can't turn it off. If you're traveling, hold it for 2 seconds, boom, boom, and you got the travel lock back on. It's not gonna turn on, and it's not gonna be dead when you get where you're going. When it comes to the blade, the foil is gold titanium. The middle foil allows you to pick up a few more hairs that you might have missed with your trimmer. That would make this shaver a great option for both personal and professional use, like shaving your head or maybe some facial hair. Or for people who gotta maintain a close shave at their job, using a razor every day, it can be hard on your skin, and the Flex could be a great solution to give you a comfortable shave every day. Now, I'm not gonna say shaving on the way to work is smart. Everybody knows that only women are skilled enough to multitask while driving. I know this question's probably gonna come up, but is it waterproof? No, it is not waterproof. Don't put it in the water. You're gonna ruin your machine. A lot of the top tier barber shavers, I should say all of the top tier barber shavers, I'm not aware of one being waterproof. If I'm wrong, drop it in the comments. So let's talk about these variable speeds. Obviously there's 3 of them, and some of you guys are wondering, how do I use these? 9,000 RPMs is the fastest that this will run at, and this is what will just remove the hair the quickest. And many of you guys are probably going to wind up using this setting the most. However, when you have a client with sensitive skin, they come in, using it at 7,500 is not a bad idea. It's going to be more gentle, and just to point out a fact, many of the shavers in our business run at 7,500 or lower still to this day. So having the ability to speed that up or slow that down, I think that's actually pretty cool. Now Ed, what's up with the 6,000 setting? That's actually really low. I mean, you could hear it kind of slogging along. Why would I use it that way? I'll tell you what I've kind of figured out. When I get to the bottom of my blend and I'm fighting the last line, many of you guys have noticed that I will pick up my Uno and I'll start tapping down going with the grain, and usually that will get it out. However, I actually like the fact that this can go down to 6,000 RPMs because it's going to be even less hair coming off, and it makes detailing a little bit easier. Don't believe me? Give it a try. So let's talk about the shape for a second. I have a Rebel shaver and I have the Flex, and you'll notice that the Flex is curved at the top. What this does is this reduces wrist strain. So now I can hold my wrist normal, comfortably, and I can get both of my foils to touch, and I'm gonna be able to remove the bulk pretty efficiently. Now, when I put the other one in my hand, I have to tip my hand down, and I have a little bit of a different wrist angle. So that's gonna help with some fatigue. Now, some of you guys are gonna see that there's a little depression on top, and you're gonna think you have to hold it like this. That's not the case. In fact, until you get to the end of the blend, or when you only wanna isolate one of the blades, that's when you turn it this way. You're gonna notice it touches that blade pretty easy. It makes flicking and blending really easy, and it can also help you get into like the hard to reach spots. So I just think that this shape is pretty cool because it makes it a really great professional use item, but you could also use it for personal use. It'll make it easier to shave your own head. If you're one of the people who has to shave every day before work, you know, this is gonna be a better solution than using a razor that can really beat up your face. Out of the box, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the shape, but overall, I actually really do enjoy using the shape. All right, let's put a number on the noise. 75 decibels for the Rebel, and that's 73 decibels for the Flex. So a little bit quieter, and that's on 9,000 RPMs. At 7,500 RPMs, we're getting 71 decibels. We're getting 68 decibels at 6,000 RPMs. So definitely, if noise is an issue, the Flex is a little quieter than the Rebel. So overall, the Flex is a fast and efficient shaver with many benefits. And not only does it remove hair fast, it's actually pretty quiet. even at the 9,000 RPM setting. Currently, they're selling it for $89.95, and you know you can always use the code Eddie. You can save 15% off of that, and that makes this a very competitive new foil shaver from Stylecraft. All right, y'all, so how do I win? Well, first off, you gotta make me laugh, all right? So drop it in the comments, what's your biggest flex? Like the example from the beginning, when you got 5 gym memberships, but you don't even work out, that's a flex. Shaving in your car before you walk into work, that's a flex. When you got a 1,000 horsepower Lamborghini, but you only use one, that's a flex. Make it funny, good luck to y'all in the comments. And the flex shaver didn't come out in time to make it to this video, Best Shavers of 2024, where we did a comprehensive breakdown on every single shaver in the industry. And if you guys are interested in that topic, you guys can check out this video right here, and I'll see you over there.